So welcome to channel Sanjiv070. So in this video we're basically going to have a look over many people have a doubt that AutoML is going to replace human jobs. So in this video we are going to have a look how AutoML works and how AutoML is going to just help humans to evolve more in the field of data science as compared to the other fields. So as you can see, like AutoML is nothing but is a framework which is which consists of an automation of the whole ML algorithms and projects. Okay, and this AutoML framework is nothing but we can easily use it to automate the things, and we can also use it for the sake of automation in ML projects. So now basically have we can have a look. There are many types of AutoML frameworks. So we are going to cover one by one in detail. So what happens is many people have a confusion like this AutoML is going to replace their complete end-to-end projects deployment in the field of AI. So what happens is when we can easily automate something, people used to get afraid that, okay, this would be their job losing technique that they couldn't have been learnt. So this is something that everyone is likely to study, and as I said, there are more than one automation tools which are used for AutoML frameworks. So AutoML is nothing but it is an tool just to automate some parts of DS projects. Okay, so let's say first is feature engineering. So feature engineering is something where the feature is being completely taken from the client and all the features are processed according to users input. Then comes your model building. Third comes your hyperparameter tuning. So all the three that I mentioned here can be automated or cannot be automated with the help of tools. So what basically has is these tools are used to automate the things in a way where people could get them in a better understanding. So when we say that these three tools are being yet to be implemented in a phase of data science project, what basically has is they used to just highlight them in a called feature, and they can easily automate it. Let's say first we can take feature engineering. So once the project is being has been started, what happens is people used to take the requirements from the client, and we used to implement those things in the project wise cycling manner. And this AutoML tools is basically used for highlighting all these three features only, because if and let me explain you in a detailed manner. If at all an complete DS project has an AutoML framework, it couldn't do all the task just cause it involves human thinking, which is absent in machine cases. So for the above cases, it can be only a solution to a little span of time, or it can be only used in little space of frameworks where we can implement it. And as I said, we can easily automate the three phases of data science life cycle of a data science project, that is these three. Apart from this, we don't have any other scope of AutoML here, but in future what will happen is there will come up with an innovative solutions to to govern an project based upon an requirement possessed in an project life cycle. So we don't need to frighten from the frameworks that are getting evolved over the time in our field. We need to just focus on the material, and we need to focus on just the innovation projects that we can do, and we need to focus on upskilling ourselves in a better way so that we could act as a solution for an company as well as the project. Now many people had a doubt over like what could be the basic criteria of automating an project. So as I said that AutoML is something which can be easily used, and in a small scale project also it is being used, and in a large scale project also. So what happens is when you go in a evaluation manner, and when you go in a virtualization trips, or when you use AutoML frameworks, there are many kinds of things which are need to get automated. Once the things are getting automated, it doesn't mean that everyone would lose their job, but instead what we can learn is we can easily add things in our CV, and it will reflect even in our channels of communication while performing an real-time DS analysis. So here comes, we could again say that AutoML is not a threat to a job. It's just a support that every project contains, and it's optional, because in complex project what happens is we need to take real-time data, and once we deal with real-time data, automatically every Python enthusiast and every DS analyst know we can use NumPy or Pandas to filter the data and to clean up the values. But what we have to do is we need to clearly focus on our project client point of view, from which we can easily target, and from the business point of view it is also very much important that for avoiding the delays of projects, and for avoiding the human errors, it's better that people prefer to automate our things. But that doesn't mean that you would lose your job. Instead what you need to do is you need to upskill yourself in a way where people are not just nuts behavior, and people people can easily upskill themselves within the AutoML frameworks. So I hope this video helps you in getting a real-time understanding of how an AutoML frameworks work. And coming to an examples of some AutoML frameworks, that is Amazon Flex and H2O frameworks. And as I previously mentioned, these three features are most important of a parameter tuning, model building, and feature engineering, where DS project can be used as automation tools. Apart from, there is no option of automating anything, because and even automating the things is a complex task, and even in automation it involves human brain, and it also involves in people's mindset. So hope you like this video. If you really like this video, give a thumbs up to the like button, hit the smash button of the subscribe button. Now let's meet on the next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks.